In New Orleans tonight, Drew Brees is on the threshold of history as the San Diego Chargers come to town to meet the Saints on Sunday Night Football. Phillip Rivers leads the Chargers into town for Drew Brees. Tonight he tries to throw a touchdown pass in a 48th consecutive game, which would break a 52-year-old record. Grubbs coming over from Baltimore in the offseason, and the first pass.
Utah. Antoine Casey, University of Arizona.
Weddle playing very well, one of the best safeties in the league, and on third and short, they convert as the pass is taken by Meacham with San Diego. Meanwhile, you've got David Thomas, a tight end, was split wide right, and then Brees loses the ball. Ingram picks it up, and Ingram backing off. Here they come again. And it's Sproles, and he gets buried by Corey Lynch. First Sunday of October. Jackie Battle is the running back from the 9-yard line, and Rivers buys some time and goes deep downfield, and it's caught on the run by Malcolm Floyd. And 9. And Rivers going deep, has a man again, and this time it's Floyd inside the 20 to the 15-yard line.
They can win football games with their offense.
And that's Brown in the backfield on 3rd down and 6. Saints blitz, they pick it up, and it is Robert Meacham for the touchdown. So Meacham comes home, then Royal gets into it with Malcolm Jenkins, and Meacham with a flag after the play, so the touchdown will count pending the review upstairs. As they do with all scoring plays, they will look at it.
Impressive records of all time.
Trying to throw a touchdown pass in a 48th consecutive game. 3rd and 5. Brees hanging in the pocket, fires over the middle, and that's caught for a first down.
Get the ball in Drew Brees' hands and try and stick this thing in the end zone.
That's what happens when you get a lot of 2nd and 8s and 2nd and 9s. On 3rd and 4, over the middle, going down, making the grab is Camarillo.
I don't know how you defend against either of them.
8 in the box here, at least for the moment, for the Chargers, and then they back off. Zone blitz. Brees steps up, buys time, wide open, and there it is. Drew Brees to Devery Henderson. Drew Brees setting one of those records for the ages. Brittany Brees is there. You saw Peyton on a 3rd and 6.
Down pass. Ladies and gentlemen, Drew Brees has just set a new NFL record by throwing a touchdown pass in 48 consecutive games. He passes the great Johnny Unitas, who set the previous mark 52 years ago.
A couple of months ago, ball is at the 6-yard line after the penalty on the run back, and then the ball is handed off to Ryan Matthews.
Practice now just to remind him all the time.
Traded up to the Chargers in the 2010 draft, play fake, and then there's Matthews reaching down to make the catch. 43 seconds left in the quarter. And Rivers will buy time, rolling to his right, then sidearms one, incomplete.
Almost every minute of the day.
And wearing his brother's initials, CP, on his hat tonight on 3rd and 5, and Brees under pressure, and he gets it away before he can get sacked.
2 bulls in the same china shop for a long time.
Yeah, Rivers the #1 pick, and this is Matthews. Ronnie Brown is the back here from the 47-yard line. Swing it out to Royal. Royal gets a nice block, spins around, seeking that first down from the 42. Matthews again to the left side, and San Diego, but that was vacated, at least for the moment. So he's played every game this year, 2nd and 11. And Rivers going deep and adjusting, but unable to make the catch is Floyd. And then Greer turns around and sees the flag and says, no.
Try and knock the ball away.
Number 33, defense, automatic, first down.
And Rivers is going to roll and then try to go to the back of the end zone, incomplete. Meacham and Floyd wide right, Royal wide left. And Rivers will throw, and it is incomplete. Harper is right there. Gates indoors. He doesn't like it. But that one is good.
and played in a $6 beer league for the rest of that season. 3 years later, the greatest game of all time.
3rd and 4, and Henderson. Breeze 11 of 15. He's throwing for 100 yards now off the play fake. Hanging in the pocket. Wide open is Marcus Colston to the 25-yard line.
Drew Brees putting on a show out here on this record-breaking night.
After the timeout, 3rd down and 5. In the pocket again, going to the end zone, and it is Colston for the touchdown.
Did he catch that with one hand? This is just tremendous. He is going to hold the defensive back off with his left hand and catch it with one hand. Got him around the neck.
Blitz coming. Rivers going into traffic and then adjusting. It's Eddie Royal able to make the catch. It was Corey White who had position on him, and then Royal able to come back before going to the ground. Makes the catch. 21.
For contacting the quarterback in the knee area.
Yeah, coming right off the edge, and Gaither blocks him, and you're just not allowed.
Right over the middle, caught at the 30. And Rivers, after looking right, he's going to go down to the 36-yard line. Will Smith, who just had the penalty, this time gets the sack. So a 55-yard field goal attempt will be no good. 3rd and 6. Pressure, and this time Breeze gets slung to the ground. Remaining. They're going to start on the ground, and this is Brown. And Brown off to the races out to the 35-yard line. So the inside give from the 35-yard line. And Rivers outside to Matthews.
Here they go again.
50 seconds. Outside again, jumping up, making the catch, getting tackled right away is Robert Meacham. And they put a few seconds back on the clock. You saw Turner saying I called it earlier, and they put 5 more back on. And Rivers will go deep, and open again is Meacham, and Meacham is able to fend off White and take it into the end zone. So for 4 weeks, Rivers and Meacham really haven't been able to get on the same page. And tonight, as Meacham comes back to New Orleans, 2 touchdowns. That one good for 44 yards. He flex him to the right side on 3rd down and 5, and Breeze will step up and then throw it behind the receiver and picked off on the deflection by Quentin Jammer. Devery Henderson, the intended receiver, couldn't make the catch. At the time, he just couldn't stay in New Orleans because they had to save a bunch of money to pay Breeze. 2nd and 8 to the outside. Matthews gets away inside the 20-yard line from the 13-yard line. Matthews to the outside, turns the corner, and he vaults into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego. And he's showing you tonight why they moved way up in the draft to pick him number 1 2 years ago.
They're doing everything that they possibly can to try and make this league safe, and certainly those bounty situations, those don't look good.
2nd and 10, and into traffic, and that catch is made 28 yards, about 2.5 yards per carry on the ground for the Saints, and then the pass goes to the outside, and that's Henderson.
Downfield.
Graham coming in and out, in at the moment. And Breeze into traffic again, deflected and incomplete.
He seemed to be the one stabilizing force, and I just thought that was a mistake. And I think it showed earlier this season.
You got suspensions left and right, and now you got action again, and that's Zach Strief, 3rd and 20.
Ball start.
He will.
64, offense.
Spring and the OTAs and all that stuff, they got them off to a slow start. Now they can't get jump started.
3rd down and 20, and Breeze has a lot of time, flushed, and then throws, and that is incomplete on the sideline. Marcus Colston.
Number 4 overall pick, a chance.
2nd and 19, inside handoff, and Matthews again. 3rd and 7. Porter in Denver. And Rivers throws, and that'll be a first down. That's Gate. And that's caught, and that'll be a first down.
Their offense needs help tonight, and that's something we haven't been used to saying.
2nd and 10. And Rivers is going to get sacked. Curtis Lofton came blitzing through the middle linebacker, the guy who's taken that spot at the 23 now on first down. And Breeze will go down in the arms of Sean Phillips. So Sean Phillips, who played at Purdue, 2nd and 16. Breeze spreading it out. Since 5 into the pattern. And that's going to be picked off at the 26, but there's a flag down. Demario Williams, for the moment's going to take it into the end zone pending the penalty.
Breeze got hit right in the face. This is going to go the other way.
Roughing the passer, number 54, defense for lowering his helmet.
But it's just going to hit Breeze right in the helmet, and so many times you see rookies come in this league and it's the illegal contact. 25, 30 plays a game. He says, just don't care. Get me to the playoffs.
2nd down and 6. Backside screen. Thomas inside the 40. Thomas to the 17-yard line before he is tackled of the quarter.
Jimmy Graham is just a decoy at this point.
And Breeze over the middle and caught for the touchdown by Marcus Colston. Marcus Colston with his 2nd touchdown catch of the night. Drew Brees has thrown his 3rd touchdown pass of the night. And over the middle and knocked away by Harper. Rivers, deep drop, throws off his back foot and incomplete as Gates had to spin around. The NFL into the king position in American sport. Sproles. Now 2nd and 8. And Camarillo again on a slant. Went for about 20 extra yards without a helmet. 2nd down and 1 now. And Breeze going deep, and it's caught at the 16-yard line. Henderson tackled by Jammer.
Defense and so tough against the run.
Sean Phillips has come back into the game. It's 3rd down and 8. And Breeze will sling it, and at the 5-yard line, 2 touchdowns. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. And a little fade, and that is flags all over the place, and Colston is in for the touchdown. Kaysen with the coverage, but Colston at inside position. .846. San Diego down by 4. We'll start with a little flip to Matthews. And Matthews having a big night out to the other big play, of course, was the personal foul on the rookie Ingram, negating a touchdown. Now a backside flip, and that one goes out for a first down here as well. They just do get the play off. And Rivers goes down in the arms of Junior Gillette. So 3rd down and 18 now. And Rivers guns it over the middle, and it is deflected and picked off. Harper into San Diego territory with an escort, and finally out of bounds. Breeze out of the gun. Chargers coming on the blitz, and Breeze will throw, and it will be taken at the 5-yard line by Colston. What a game for number 12. Back-to-back games with 9 receptions. Had 9 for 153.
They like to work.
2nd and goal. Breeze on a roll, and the pass is incomplete.
Right now, a little option route if they play man coverage.
He flares out of the backfield, and it's deflected. You were right. Sproles is the guy he's going to. Partly for the 26-yard attempt. That is good. Numbers on the quarterbacks tonight. Breeze throwing 4 touchdown passes. Ball at the 15-yard line. First down. Rivers avoids the sack, then hits Floyd on the run. And Floyd, who's been pretty quiet after a big first, 2nd and 4. Again, they flip it out to Brown, and that's a great slip move. Royal in motion to the near side. Rivers stepping up under pressure. And Rivers with a flag thrown will go down to the 48-yard line. So Carl Sheffer steps in and signals a hold. It was a 7-yard sack, so it could have been 1st and 20, but Cromer opts for 2nd and 17 to take the extra down away. And now Rivers has to backpedal, and Rivers throws, and it's caught by Gates, and Gates has a 1st down at the 25, and a flag comes into the end of that play. You can tell by the body language.
Pass interference, number 85, offense. 10 yards.
Wow. Oh, boy, not much.
Yeah.
That's not much at all.
2nd and 27. And this time it is caught by Floyd, and they get about 22 of those 27 back, and now you have another flag back at the 33-yard line.
Holding. Number 61, offense.
From the 28-yard line. Rivers deep downfield. Another flag is thrown, and the ball's going to wind up on the ground at the 22.
Illegal use of hands to the face, number 95 defense. 5-yard penalty, automatic, 1st down.
So that's the way you get to a 1st down off a 2nd and 37.
Martez Wilson right in there is where that happened.
San Diego Life, they're still 67 yards away, a minute and a half, and they have all their timeouts. And Rivers will throw, and that's Ronnie Brown, and Brown, Turner doesn't get the time back on the clock. The pass to the outside, and that is Floyd, and Floyd will stay in bounds.
That's horrible.
At the 49-yard line, and now they're compelled to take a timeout. Over the middle. It's caught at the 44, a short gain. Rivers, a little dump off, and that's going to take it to the 33, where Brown, and they're going to have to take a timeout here, and they do. Floyd to the left. The pass is incomplete, yet Gates over the middle, and Gates is screaming that he was held. And the pass is incomplete because the pressure was put on. Ronnie Brown in the backfield on 3rd and 10. And Rivers is going to lose the ball. And you called it. It's Martez Wilson coming around for the sack fumble and the exclamation point on this one. And a history-making night and a victory for the home team.